The evolution of the Hellenic concept of the great architect of the universe. The Hellenic concept of the great architect of the universe is an evolving philosophical and theological construct deeply intertwined with ancient Greek mythology, pre-Socratic philosophy, Platonic and Aristotelian thought, and later developments in Neoplatonism and Hermeticism. This concept bridges mythology and metaphysics, embodying humanity's attempt to comprehend the origin, structure, and purpose of the cosmos. The earliest inklings of the great architect can be discerned in Hellenic mythology, where creation and cosmic order were ascribed to primordial deities. The primordials such as Chaos, Gaia, Uranus, and Nyx represented fundamental forces or principles rather than anthropomorphic beings. Chaos, for instance, was not merely disorder, but the fertile void from which all existence sprang. The myth of Eros Phanes Protogonos, central to Orphic cosmology, introduces a more refined notion of cosmic design. Phanes, emerging from the cosmic egg, is portrayed as a radiant and androgynous deity who brings light and order to the cosmos. As the primordial creator, Phanes embodies the archetype of the divine architect, setting the stage for the structured universe and inspiring later philosophical interpretations. The transition from myth to philosophy began with the pre-Socratics, who sought naturalistic explanations for the cosmos. Thinkers like Anaximander, Heraclitus, and Pythagoras introduced concepts that resonate with the idea of a universal architect. Anaximander proposed the concept of the apeiron, an infinite and boundless principle from which all things originate and return. Though impersonal, the apeiron functioned as a source of cosmic regulation. Heraclitus emphasized the logos, a universal principle of order and change. While not personified, the logos suggests an intelligent and harmonious structure underlying all phenomena. Pythagoras and his followers introduced the idea of cosmic harmony through mathematics. The notion of the universe as cosmos, an orderly and beautiful arrangement, reflects an early intellectualization of the great architect. Plato, in his dialogue, Timaeus, provides one of the most explicit articulations of the great architect through the concept of the demiurge. The demiurge is a benevolent craftsman who, using the eternal forms as blueprints, organizes the chaotic material realm into a harmonious cosmos. This creator does not create ex nihilo, but imposes order on pre-existing matter, embodying reason, logos, and goodness. The Timaeus also introduces the idea that the universe itself is a living being endowed with a soul, psyche, reflecting the interconnectedness of all creation. Plato's demiurge became a foundational concept for later philosophical and religious traditions, influencing Hellenistic, Roman, and even Christian thought. Aristotle, diverging from Plato, proposed the concept of the unmoved mover, kinuna kinito, a purely actual being responsible for the motion and order of the cosmos. Unlike Plato's demiurge, Aristotle's unmoved mover does not actively craft the universe but serves as its ultimate cause and purpose, telos. Aristotle's metaphysical framework positions the cosmos as eternal, governed by immutable principles, and driven by the attraction to the unmoved mover, which is pure thought, noisis noiseos. This intellectualization of the divine aligns with the great architect as a rational and organizing principle. The post-Aristotelian schools of thought, particularly Stoicism and Neoplatonism, further developed the concept of the great architect. Stoicism introduced the notion of the logos as the divine rational principle permeating the cosmos. For the Stoics, the universe was a cohesive living organism governed by divine providence, pronia. The logos, as both immanent and transcendent, resonated with the image of an architect who designs and sustains the cosmic order. Neoplatonism, spearheaded by Plotinus, synthesized Platonic and Aristotelian ideas. Plotinus's concept of the One, An, as the ineffable source of all existence, emphasizes emanation, where the divine essence flows outward, creating the levels of reality. The One functions as the ultimate architect, whose simplicity and unity give rise to the multiplicity of forms. In the late Hellenistic period, Hermeticism emerged as a syncretic tradition blending Greek philosophy, Egyptian religion, and mystical elements. The Hermetic texts, such as the Corpus Hermeticum, describe the new, divine mind as the architect of the cosmos. The Hermetic great architect is both transcendent and immanent, intimately involved in the spiritual ascent of the individual. The Hermetic principle, as above, so below, encapsulates the idea of a universe crafted according to divine patterns, mirroring the macrocosm in the microcosm. This esoteric perspective influenced later Western mystical traditions, including Renaissance philosophy and Freemasonry. The Christian appropriation of Hellenic philosophical concepts introduced new dimensions to the great architect. Early church fathers, such as Clement of Alexandria and Origen, integrated Platonic and Stoic ideas into Christian theology, portraying God as the ultimate architect who creates ex nihilo. The Logos, identified with Christ, became the divine reason through which the universe was created and sustained. The merging of Hellenic and Christian thought culminated in Byzantine theology, where figures like Gregory of Nyssa and Dionysius the Areopagite emphasized the ineffability and transcendence of the divine architect. This synthesis laid the groundwork for medieval and Renaissance interpretations of the great architect. The Hellenic concept of the great architect of the universe has left an indelible mark on Western thought. From its mythological roots to its philosophical refinements, this idea has shaped humanity's understanding of cosmic order and divine purpose. Its influence extends beyond antiquity, informing Renaissance humanism, Enlightenment science, and modern metaphysical traditions. In contemporary esotericism, the great architect continues to inspire as a symbol of unity, harmony, and the search for ultimate truth. Whether viewed as a personal deity, an abstract principle, or an allegory of universal law, this concept remains a testament to the enduring legacy of Hellenic thought and its quest to unravel the mysteries of existence.